Namaste. Uh, Good morning to the audience in California who are watching California TV live from US, from New York, from Canada. And good evening to the audience in India and Bangladesh. This is your host, Pankaj from California TV. Today is a very special day. It's International Day of Yoga, 10th International Day of Yoga, which has been celebrated worldwide, especially when it started. Around 180 countries signed for this resolution of International Yoga Day from 10 in 2015, and now 2024. It has been crossed really amazing journey. So for today, we have a very special guest, and we have faculty from Art of Living, Sri Sri Yoga Teachers Trainer, Sandeep Nikam. Let us welcome Sandeep Nikam ji to our studio.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Namaste. Welcome to California TV Live.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So, yeah. Bhaiya, today is 10th International Day of Yoga, and it's been 10 years since Yoga Day has been celebrated worldwide. And first of all, we would like to know about your journey, like Yoga Day, yoga, how you came into yoga. First, we would like to know about your journey into yoga, please.
See, my yoga journey, it started the roots, rather you can say the seeds were being sown when I was a child. So my maternal grandfather, he was more into spirituality and reading many books and all kinds of spirituality he was, and he used to always force me to read about Bhagavad Gita, yoga, and all kinds of knowledge. And I was always attracted to all the yogic philosophy. So that was more into it. But later, when I did graduation in my computer science, and I got a job, and it was 2005, which was the first time I did my first course in art of living, and that's how my journey in yoga started. So I started assisting many courses, started taking the morning yoga sessions. Somehow, there was something. Yes, as I keep on telling this to my all the students that my yoga mat is my solace. So that's how it started. The way it started. But as you know that end of the day in India, the famous word is roti, kapda, and makan. So first we have to work for our food, shelter, and home. And so we also started running in the same race. And one day, one fine day, my wife, actually she was the one who always knew that the talents in me, and she said that you are best suited for art of living, for yoga. So that's where your talents are best suited for. It's not for that you should be sitting in front of the laptop and wasting your talents. So that's how it started. Of course, it was there, but I needed somebody to push, and that push came from my own life. So it was wonderful.
Great. So having such a person in life is such a special. I mean, it's one of fortunate thing that you have in your life, and who is basically by your side and showing you the right path. So in the path of yoga, like the time you started yoga and uh, till now, what are the transformation you have found in you that is really making you feel special, that you're in the right path?
Absolutely. So many changes. Rather, um, frankly speaking, 2005, around now 19 years ago, I was raw. I was total rookie in all these things. And now, the more we are getting into it, but still we think, okay, now we have not got everything. But still, at the mental level, the stability, the kind of was like 2 months, 3 months. It used to go on and on and on and on. But now it will be like few seconds. In few seconds, you'll be coming back to yourself. That's a huge change. Apart from that, the main thing that I feel that the kind of comfort that I can find in any kind of situations, anywhere. Because right now, even if you see that I'm far away from my home, Maharashtra, I'm in Arunachal Pradesh Ashram. So even if here, with minimal resources, we are conducting the 200 hours teachers training program. But I'm comfortable here. So that's the main, rather, virtue of yoga, that it puts you in a situation where you're comfortable in anything. It's whether there is somebody with you, you're just feel comfortable. Whether there is nobody with you, still you're comfortable.
Right. Now let us come to this year celebration theme, which is yoga for self and society. So, what is your view on this theme, yoga for self and society? There is two part, like yoga for self, and another part is yoga for society. So, how self can be benefited through yoga, and how self
So
can contribute to society? Yeah, let us
it's so
start with self.
beautiful. The line itself, the self and the society. So once you work on ourselves, the society will always be okay. Suppose, for example, me, Sandeep, if I work on myself, my family is okay. So, because of me, the other five families which are adjacent to me, they are also okay. And because of, if those five families are okay, then it will have a conical effect and the entire society will be okay. So, as our Guru, Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji says that we in Art of Living, we are working for a violence-free and a stress-free society. So first of all, we start learning, applying all the yogic practices on ourselves, and once we do that, once we get into ourselves, our own peace and happiness, of course, that itself is having a nice effect on the society. For example, I'm just walking from the road and there is a person who's coming in front of me. I'm not in a good mood. And a person who's coming from in front of me is having a nice, beautiful smile on the face. So once you see that smile, even if you are in deep into your own problems, by seeing that smile, you get a hope. So that's what all our Art of Living volunteers, and we do it in Art of Living. So everybody you see, any Art of Living volunteer, teacher, everywhere in the world, we are working in 180 plus countries. So you'll see a undying smile on their faces, and that's what the biggest virtue of the yogi, that he or she will be having an undying smile. So spreading smiles, yes, yoga for the self and the society. We can definitely do that.
Now, it's a very amazing thing what Art of Living is doing worldwide. Like as the vision of Gurudev is to bring smile and a stress-free world, to ensure a stress-free world. So now let's come to this specific yoga point according to the scripture. What scripture says about self in yoga?
Scripture says about self in yoga. See, understand. First of all these definitions of yoga, many of you must have heard. Yoga is chitta vritti nirodha, getting refrain from the modulations of the mind and coming into yourself. That is one of the definitions. Then samatvam yoga uchyate, being in that equanimous state of mind. That is one of the definition. Then skill in action is yoga. Yoga is art of living skillfully. That is one of the definition which is given in the Bhagavad Gita. Yoga Vashisht, there is one more definition which has been given, that yoga mana prashmana upayaya. It's whatever questions you have in your mind, answers of all the questions lies in yoga. But I'll tell you a wonderful definition that our Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji has given. He says that yoga is not only going onto the mat and doing something with your body. What is yoga? It's your emotional integration, spiritual elevation, which gives you a glimpse of something which is beyond your imagination. So that's exactly is once you go to that beyond your imagination. Things once you get that glimpse, once you get the glimpse of your peace and your joy, that's what you're going to get into the self. That's where you get into this level self. Isn't it?
And at this moment in society, as you have been extensively working to uplift the lives of millions as corporate trainer and from the scratch. So, do you have your experience that how society is perceiving yoga, like how yoga has been treated or seen in society 10 years before when there was no yoga day, and now there is yoga day, and so how yoga has been accepted worldwide as you've been extensively working in this sector.
Absolutely. See, previously, yeah, when it started, I'll tell you my own example. When it started, I was doing yoga. I was celebrating Yoga Day in Pune, in one of the villages, in one of the temples. We were having 108 Surya Namaskar challenge. And today, see, after 10 years, I myself has evolved in yoga, and I'm conducting a teachers training, professional teachers training program. So likewise, the yoga day has evolved in his populousness, and it has reached to every, means from South Pole to North Pole, everywhere. Or miss, rather, I'm very thankful, and I'm very, I appreciate that all the yoga schools, they are working at their level best to make the yoga day successful. And everyone in each country, it does not matter which country we are from, whether it is south, west, east, anywhere you go, we are getting importance for yoga. And especially if you talk about art of living, we are getting calls, we are getting the requirement of yoga teachers training program, the yoga programs from everywhere in India. I have many students in Mauritius, Sri Lanka, in UK, Germany, so everywhere. It's wonderful to see that we are getting this opportunity, because the misunderstandings that previously had everybody, that yoga is only limited to particular community, but now people are more vigilant, people are having more broader vision, and they are understanding the importance of yoga, and it is getting appreciated by all caste and creeds, all the countries, every, and I'm happy that I'm being a part of organization which is working in 180 countries with all the levels of people in it.
Right. And in this new era, like 21st century, as you have been in IT sector and having a like a prosperous career in the eyes of normal, if I say society, and you have shifted from IT to yoga. So the new generation youth, so yoga as a career for youth. So what is your message to the youth that they are aspiring to be in IT because India is the IT hub of the world. Like all the world's IT problems are being solved by Indians and Google, Sundar Pichai, name it, and Indians are there. So in this respect, so in IT field, the stress level and the situation, how to handle those stress and how yoga can be helpful for their life as a tool of their everyday life. At the same time, if they want to become like you, what are the struggles they might face?
Rather, if they want to become like me and if they trust on their gurus, there will be no struggles. Absolutely no struggles. It will be like a cakewalk. The only thing that we need to walk on the path like me, that you will need complete, you need to surrender, and you need complete 100% trust on your guru and the divinity. So as you were saying that being an IT, and there are many challenges. First of all, we do not do any kind of physical work, and the mental work is more. Apart from that, competition is more. Every nowadays there is new technology which is coming, and you have to be upfront for that technology. You have to study that. On top of that, we have many loans the other things, other responsibilities. There are so many, the kind of lifestyle that we have to manage. Everything is somehow, in order to suffice all the needs, in order to suffice all, in order to do all the tick marks, we get overburdened by these things. And instead of keeping things simple, we make it complicated. So, yoga, what yoga will do, as I told in few of the definitions, first, it will make you to come in an equanimous state. Second, it will make you skillful enough to handle all these things. So if you, even if you want to be in the job, even if in being in the job, you'll be able to do your, Miss Yoga will help you to handle everything, your professional life, your personal life, everything, your relationships. As I told you, yoga, mana, prashmana, upaya, all kinds of answers will get in yoga, because your perceptions will be changing. Like they say, right? The winners don't do the different things; they do things differently. So in yoga, all the yogis they do the same. They do the things differently because for the craving, the main difference between a yogi who is a professional and normal professional, I'll tell you. Normal professional will do it for happiness, because after, suppose I am getting a promotion, then I'm happy. Suppose if I'm getting a appraisal after 3 months, then I'm happy. Suppose if I'm getting a bonus, then I'm happy. But a yogi will do his work, he will be happy and then do his work. So it doesn't matter because he always knows that the result is always a byproduct. The sincere effort is important, right? So what will happen as, it's beautiful. He'll have a clarity in his mind and purity in his action.
Right. And would like to know some stories like how yoga has been brought uh, transformation in life. Like you are an embodiment of transformation. No, at the same time, through you, many people have transformed their lives. As like the incident of Mauritius, if you could share with our audience that how it changed uh, and created a new wave in a country. From here in India, the wave we have created in Mauritius. That story, if you could share.
Let me check how much I can inform you on the live to you. But yes, uh, I have found that it's, all the students of mine from Mauritius, they are very, very content. And I was fortunate enough that my classes information was been sent to a needy, to a person when it was needed. And when it was needed, so I was fortunate enough that after spending few time in online classes, we were able to come out of all the problems, come out of the mental and the physical uh, problems, and then started a new journey. Right then, the Mauritius, one of my Mauritius students, she started working for the continuous classes. She organized many courses, and she helped many of the Mauritian people to come out of the stress, to come out of the normal problems that they are facing. Because most of the time, what happens that unless and until somebody comes and tells you that there is a problem with you, you don't come to know about it, right? So we think that all I am doing is like perfect, perfect, perfect. So it was good, and I'm happy that uh, the kind of, as I told you, those people are content and ready to listen. So three of them has got a call for to become a art of living teacher, and two of them currently they are doing the art of living teacher training program in Bangladesh.
Okay.
I'm
With
just
these, yes,
that I was able to just push them a little bit. I was able to send Gurudev's message to them.
right. With this, one thing came in my mind, like India is known in the world that IT expertise, like freelancing, services now. But as a soft skill these days, the boost yoga is been given through ministry and uh, art of living and many other organizations like that. What do you think? Will yoga surplus the services that IT is providing to the world? And if it does, how long it may take?
I'll tell you one of the definition of the beautiful thing and that we speak in yoga. It's drushta anushraka vishaya vitrushnasya vashikara samya vairagya. Right? So it's a definition of dispassion. So when you have dispassion in you, so there is no surplus, there is no lower, there is no upper. So yoga is just getting into abiding into the seer. So when you abide into yourself, so we are not, it is not at all competition with yourself and anywhere in this world. You are happy within yourself. And it is not the competition for the happiness as well. That how much I am happy. Right? We are, as I told you, we are being happy and doing the things. But yes, yoga is a need, but at the same time, yoga is not an entity where we can just quantify it that it is surpassing this industry, that industry. All the industries came together need you to have skilled employees or skilled employment, or if you want to go further as a human being.
Right. And uh, how you manage, like, as you are holding positions like your coordinator, state coordinator, and all, how you manage your time and at the same time keep balance. I mean, you look peaceful and content satisfied. So this is the difference. You can see who practices yoga in their life and who basically doesn't practice it. So what is the secrets of your managing all the things and at the same time keeping this calm?
I just do one thing. I don't manage anything. The first thing that we is all my art film friends will agree that we are just getting the benefits of being present over here. The entire things that is been clear, that is been done, executed by the divinity, my guru. So what we are doing here, we are just being present and just trying to be available and just making a prayer that I am available and the divinity will make us eligible. And as I told you, there are different skills in yoga. That once you are abided into yourself, once you are happy with yourself, and once you are into that equanimous state, you are more than okay to handle any kind of n number kind of responsibilities. Of course, there is a particular kind of dedication required towards it. But there is one very beautiful line that one of the senior teachers told me once that divine does not calls divine does not call the qualified. It qualifies is the one who has been called. So
Wonderful.
once you have been called, you are automatically qualified.
If we come to the society now, at the moment in the world, in your eyes, what are the problems that the world is having on a broader scale, and how yoga can be a tool for the solution? For example, environment consciousness, awareness about environment and pollution, you can say. So, in your view, what are the problems world is having measured, and how yoga can be a tool to solve that?
All our problems will be solved once we understand that there are no problems in life. Because it all starts with that we always keep on thinking that there are so many problems in our life, and we should have more and more and more and more. So as you were mentioning that this environment issues that we have, why we have, because we want more and more and more, and because of that what we are doing, we are cutting down the trees, we are constructing more and more dust buildings. We are living in a concrete jungle. There's so many things that we are doing right. That is absolutely not doing it. So what we need is to understand that we are peace and we are joy. We have to just get abiding into ourselves. Just be relaxed. The problems are mostly that that is been created by us, right? So, and the only important thing that in yoga, because that will happen to you once you start practicing yoga, that the problems will get converted into adventures, even if they are there, right? So, if you can't, what yoga will do to you is, if you can't change the situation, it will change your perception, and definitely you will be able to overcome those issues. And that will definitely happen.
Wonderful. And Bhaiya, so if our audience wants to be connected with you, how they can connect to you? If you can tell us about how you're, what are the services you're offering for the people across the globe?
See, as I told you, I'm a Sri Sri Yoga trainer. So Sri Sri School of Yoga is the sister concerns of Art of Living. We are working under Gurudev's Art of Living, and we provide Sri Sri Yoga classes that we teach about pranayama, yoga, and apart from that, we also discuss about Patanjali Yoga because it's not only important to learn about pranayama, meditation, meditation and asanas, the postures. It is also important to know the exact philosophy of yoga. So we are providing different kind of classes with me. I have a team, wonderful team. I have one of my area teachers, coordinators. Her name is Kameshwari, and we have two, three new teachers who are coming. My wife is a teacher. So we combine together. We conduct classes, regular yoga classes that we have at different times. People from all over the India, they have already joined with us, and they can, of course, if your viewers want to join, they can also join. We are also providing teachers training programs. So many of the enthusiasts who want to be teachers, so we are providing teachers training program like 1 year entire teachers. Or if you want to do offline, like I'm conducting in Arunachal Pradesh Ashram now, 21 days you can anyone from any corner of the world, they can come and do this. I'm happy that I am also one of the examiners at GST School of Yoga for 200 as teachers training program. So I have taken exams from different countries like UK, Philippines, even in Pakistan. I have taken exams from people. So as you were asking that how yoga is having an effect on globally, I am I'm so amazed that all these
I think we are live again. We have a little network interruption,
I'm so
so
sorry for the
it's
interruption.
okay.
As I told you, I'm in Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar area. It's a remote place, and there is electricity issues over here. The electricity continues goes on and off. Yeah, you were saying something. So sorry, please go ahead with your question.
Actually, we're saying that the services you're offering through yoga, and as you are a yoga practitioner at the same time, yoga teachers trainer, and working for Art of Living, so through Art of Living working internationally through across the globe, 180 countries, and you are one of the uh, like pillar of Art of Living, so a strong pillar, I'd say. So and touching the lives of thousands of people, and you're sharing that the classes, the courses Art of Living is offering, and you're also offering. So how the people across the world they get connected, that's what we're discussing.
Absolutely. As I told you, we are having regularly yoga classes that me and my team are conducting. And apart from that, we also conduct online Sudarshan Kriya courses. So Sudarshan Kriya is one of the main, rather you can say, main attraction of butterfly that it is a simple breathing technique by which many of the issues can be solved just like that. Like for example, if there is one hormone which is very needed for the body, but somehow the name of the hormone is uh, somebody is scared of that hormone is cortisol. So it has been said that it has been proven that with the practice is done. If you practice the Western Kriya for 2 weeks, then the cortisol level goes down by 58%, and the stress level, and your melatonin increases, that means your sleep increases, that your skin starts your growth hormone, everything increases, the satisfaction levels increases. And with yoga, of course, once you start practice. Many of my students who had joined, so initially most of the students they joined, they are having some or the other physical or mental issues, but we are happy that the kind of services that we are providing, the holistic approach that we in Sri School of Yoga, the teachers, we are providing in our classes. Because of that, somehow we are able to help them to expedite their recovery from their all the ailments that they have. And as I was talking about the teachers training program, there are many teachers training programs ultimately that we provide. And yes, if at all there are some specific requirements that is given.
It's been wonderful to know what Art of Living and CC Yoga is doing, and now finally we're basically about to end our live today. It has been wonderful to have you in California TV studio, uh, International Yoga Day, to know the perspective of self and society through yoga. And is there any final words you want to share about on the yoga, on this yoga day, and the audience of California television who are watching?
It's very nice word, right? Final words. I feel like these are my final words. But yes, I would like all of the all of your viewers that please do not cite yoga aside unless and until you feel it, because yoga is not only, as I told you, not only um, going onto the yoga mat and doing something with your body, and it's not at all serious. I'm telling you guys, yoga is absolutely fun, and it will tell you, it will give you a nice perception to have it, which will give you a nice clue to change how to handle your relationships, how to handle your life, how to handle your mind, everything. Your emotional, how to handle yourself emotionally, how to handle yourself mentally. Because all the schools, uh, all the academic systems that we have in the entire world, they teach you everything, right? How to earn the credit, but But when it comes to emotions, when it comes to handle our own mind, we are not able to do that. So exactly for that purpose, yoga is the way. And don't come or don't see yoga for the final resolution. Okay, I have done everything and then I'll come to yoga. There is a very nice saying in yoga. It is Patanjali Yoga Sutra. It says, "Heyam dukkam anagatam." Right. So before any elements or before any sorrow comes, we have to yoga works on that. It will not only help you in your current elements, but it will also help you in the elements or sorrows or the problems which are yet to come.
Right, wonderful. So, dear audience, if you are suffering through any problem and you have this fear that more problems can come, it's the right time to start yoga, to incorporate yoga in your life. So that because, as we have said, uh, it's Hayam Dukham Anagatam, that the sorrows that is coming in future, it will just stopped if you start yoga right now. So this yoga day can be should we hope that this yoga day is a new beginning in your life, and you interpret yoga not for showing off. Actually, it's like showing yourself you in the mirror that is inside you. So with this, let us end this program today. So thank you very much once again. It's a wonderful interaction, and to have the insight and the perspective you have as a experienced yoga teachers trainer. And hopefully we'll get connected and we'll have more sessions like that on issues that yoga can resolve. And thank you very much, and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. Likewise.